God, are you there? God, do you care? And now Habakkuk was struggling with the idea, God, are you fair? In Habakkuk chapter 1, verse number 4, therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. Was God indifferent? Or was God inactive? Is God unjust? There are many people today, prominent atheists, who would throw up the argument, if God really is who he says he is, and if he truly is a God of love, and if he's a God who is all powerful, then why does he allow so much suffering in our world? Why does he allow children to go through serious and debilitating cancer and the harshness of all of those treatments upon the body? Why does God allow that to happen whenever he could do something just to stop it? Some atheists, in their thinking, that's how they reason. That if God truly is who he says that he is, then he's not really a fair God, and therefore he's not the type of God that they would want to worship. But here it seems to be Habakkuk was reminding himself of the history of the nation of Israel, how they were God's chosen people. They had received that Mosaic law. God was to be their God, and they were to be his people. They were to obey, and then God, he would take care and look after, protect, and give them a land. That's what he said would happen. But the nation of Israel wanted to be like other lands. They wanted to have a king. They rebelled and rejected God as their king, as their ruler. They wanted to be like other people. And whenever God gave them the desires of their heart, whenever he said yes to that desire, things started to go downhill, because those kings brought into power other leadership. They brought into place false rulers and those who were leading in the temple and doing wickedly there, leading them into sin, inter-worship and intermarriage, and giving way to all kinds of pagan idolatry. Things started to go from bad to worse because God had given them their way. But God wasn't finished with them yet. God has a plan for his nation, and he is continuing to do a great mighty work in their nation, in their land, in their lives. The Lord Jesus Christ is the true Messiah, the one who died on the cross for the punishment of sin, and all, Jew and Gentile alike, can call upon the Lord for salvation and be brought into his kingdom, be brought into his family. Certainly God is fair and just and right in all of his dealings. But perhaps the answer that Habakkuk was going to receive on the issue of God's fairness and how and why God does things, it was really going to shock him to the core. But what was God going to reveal to him? What was God going to do in this particular situation?